Hello. What a beautiful, beautiful day. Glorious. Oh, good morning. Oh, what are you doing? No, hey, don't climb. No, what are you doing? You want to get out? Go back. Birdie, back. 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 Right. Now you can come out. Come on. Right, you don't climb over my bald head, do you? I know I tread on you sometimes. Glorious little boy. So this little video is following on from things that, Birdie, careful. I'll play in a minute, darling, okay? In a minute. It's a bit warm at the moment. Go and lay, Bode, go and lay in the shade. Good boy, thank you. Go and lay in the shade, darling. That's in the sun, if you're happy you're there. Following on from the videos that I've made recently, 3 or 4 videos where I've been honest and open about things that I don't normally discuss on my channel. So this beautiful tree, this video really has jumped into my mind due to a very quick sort of comment by, is it Franley from America? Franny? Franley? I'm sure your name's Franley. Hopefully you'll comment under this video, then I'll remember your name. I do apologise. Glorious, look at this, not a cloud. Anyway, so, she commented that, oh, tattoo's starting to heal. She commented that in one of my videos, and I don't know why really, but she said that she's no longer afraid of the shadow people. So I was going to talk about the shadow people just for just 2 minutes really. Whether this was part of my awakening or what it was, I have no idea. When I was quite young really, when I was 16 or 17, it sort of started to begin around that time and kind of ended really when I was about 30, something like that. I used to see shadow people, what I used to then refer to as shadow people, which was initially at 16 or 17, it was just when I went to bed, there was just a little glance and there was somebody there. For a second I looked and there was nobody there. And you know, you quantify that into yourself, don't you? Oh, well, it was just a shadow or whatever it was, or oh, I'm tired, my mind's playing tricks on me, etc., etc., whatever it may be. And these got more and more kind of profound really, so that eventually when I looked they would remain there and sometimes dissolve after a minute or two, well after maybe 2 or 3 seconds we'll say. Then eventually, certainly in my 20s and 30s, they would just remain there. And I think initially probably, I can't remember, but when I was 16 maybe I was a bit shocked or afraid or scared or whatever it was, you know, what's this kind of thing, you know. And I just kind of got used to it really. It was just part of the course. It was, for me, it was a normal thing really. And I do remember one particular time, I went to bed and there was about 4 or 5, I think there was 4 shadow people. They were definitely human form, and they were on my bedroom wall, which was fairly light in colour, and I just looked over them. I carried on looking, and you know, seconds went by, and one of them just kind of, as if he was tired, just kind of went down to the floor, like he just squatted down and just sat there. I just looked over, looked at all of them, and I looked at each individual, whatever they were, entity, shadow people, whatever they were. I couldn't make out any form. Some people say they got red eyes, mine didn't. But I looked at each one, that's how long they were there for. 1, 2, 3, and this one that had slid down, 4. So they'd gone down like that. And I just went to sleep, you know, because it had happened obviously hundreds of times prior to that particular experience. Now I know a lot has been written since about shadow people, and I know they've made a film. I've never seen it. I presume it's either a sci-fi or a horror, probably a horror actually, with the name Shadow People. So I don't know what people have ever made of it really, and I've never done any research or anything like that. But it's just, it doesn't even need comments under this video really, because it's just one of those things that happened at that time. And you can say all sorts, it was my imagination. Well, I've got a very vivid imagination because it went on for many, many years. But it was real, certainly very, very real to me. You know, and the question is it is it a ghost? You know, that's what people say, or is it kind of some being? Do you know what I mean? Is it an alien type thing? Is it something? I don't know. I mean, the way I look at it is just, I found them comforting in the end. Maybe they were there to give me a message or some kind of thing. I've no idea. I've no idea what the shadow people are. Oh, that's what I called them, the shadow people. But I began or ended that I was no longer afraid of them at all, you know. I mean, that very soon kind of went, really, because no harm came to me. So were they there to guide me, to comfort me, to give me a message? What were they there for? I've no idea. I can't answer it. Nobody else can. And it's very easy, if you've never experienced that, just to say, well, you know, that must be your imagination, and that's the end. And that's cool. It is whatever it is. Wow, this beautiful, beautiful day. Glorious. So that's just something else that I haven't really bothered speaking about, is the shadow people. And what the shadow people are, obviously, I can't answer. But then nor can anybody else. We can have an idea, we can guess, we can form our own opinions. But it would be interesting to hear if anybody else has experienced anything like that. And I'm not really talking about ghosts as such, although maybe they were. Yeah, if you've got any comments or anything else, you know, it'd be quite interesting to see how others kind of perceive that, really. It's nice out here, you know, there's a bit of air, but it's very, very warm. I've got to keep my bald head on my new tattoo out of the sun, obviously, which I'm now getting into the sun. I've been wearing a hat for 2 days, so keeping the sun off as much as possible. But obviously I don't want to hide away from Mr. Solar Face. Anyway, so that's it really from this video. It's just a very quick video, just to sort of tell you about really another one of my experiences. I've no idea what it was, or what they were. I know how long they lasted, which was about age 16 to about age 32 or 33, something like that. And was it part of my awakening? Was it is it a message or some kind of something to do with my awakening? Maybe that is the case, I don't know. Is it just one of those things? Is it something that can never ever be explained? You know, I'm not looking for answers, because I don't think there are answers. I think if there are answers to each individual person, and the reasons why we see them, you know, are very, very individual. They must be. Who knows? I've got a feeling it's a kind of a shadow people or shadow person are a kind of a guide in some way. You know, you may see them, then you may go to sleep, then there may be a little message that comes into your mind, whether it be through dream or experiences the following day. I used to experience a hell of a lot of deja vu as well, particularly in them times. So was deja vu and the shadow people, are they connected in some way? Was my awakening connected with the shadow people in some way? Again, these questions, they're unanswered questions, they always will be. But yeah, so it's just another video about something else that I've witnessed in my life, really, that I don't talk about on this channel. Hope you've enjoyed it, and if you've experienced any shadow people, leave a little comment, you know, and just be interesting. Right, Slurpee time, then a very short game, I think. Take care and be well.